You see, the enemy are not relenting. They've tried in so many means to stop us from what we're doing. That's why they colluded, conspired to take away our prime minister from us, to the extent that the law that they did not have to convict him, they went ahead to use a law outside of their jurisdiction. In this scenario, I'm talking about the Finnish government. They didn't have the law to prosecute our prime minister. They went ahead to use the law of the EU. And before you can apply any EU law during any judiciary hearing or any judicial case, there are certain criteria that need to be met. Number one, that law, first of all, it must be within the jurisdiction of Europe. And secondly, that law must have been committed in, that crime must have been committed in multiple EU states. But in the case of our prime minister, this never happened. And we never knew this from the beginning. It was after the unjustly conviction of our prime minister by the Finnish government and the Finnish judiciary system, we had to go back to the drawing board to ask ourselves where it all went wrong. And just as a people who are searching so hard for their freedom, under the umbrella of the BGC, Biafra Governing Council, which is a branch of the Biafra Republic government in exile. And please, Biafrans, I just want to explain. BGC is not different from Biafra Republic government in exile. When our prime minister was here, he was the prime minister because he was the head of the government. Then you have the cabinet members who played the role of the legislative arm. And you had the CRC that played the role of the judiciary arm. These are the three arms of, or the three branches that makes up the government. So now that our prime minister was unjustly taken away from us, the Brigade cabinet metamorphosed into what you have today as the BGC. Now it's a governing council that is running the affairs of the Biafran government.
So this is the part that I want us to deliberate on, and the barrister have something to say about it. Barrister, please have the mic.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. This is it was this video that I listened that prompted me to ask you to allow me a space to come on air today. Yes. When I heard what this man was saying, in fact, I threw up. I threw up. I couldn't stomach it at all. It was so reprehensible what he was saying. It was just a bundle of deceit. You know, he's just trying to deceive our people. It is very unfortunate the extent people can go. And that is why I hope you are hearing me. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. And that is that is why I am making today the 5th day of March. Yes, which is a Thursday, 2026. I am making a passionate appeal. I am making a passionate appeal to all of you that are in the media, the independent media that understand what we are doing. I am making a passionate appeal to you because media is very powerful. When media is powerful, whichever way you use it, if you use it for good, it will produce good. If you use it for bad, it will produce evil. That is what these people are doing. They are attacking our government. They are attacking our freedom because they want to maximize their pockets for pecuniary gains. They are looking for pecuniary gains. Now listen, all of you know Hitler. You know Adolf Hitler of Germany. His information minister was a man called Joseph Goebbels. Goebbels was so efficient that he could turn Satan into an angel. Goebbels, he did so marvelously well under Hitler because of the power of propaganda, the power of media. You know, he was so adept in it that he could make you believe that what is black is white. He will convince you, you will believe. That is why I am appealing to all of you to step up your media work, because this thing is now the struggle is shifting to the media now. Because you listen to this man, you listen to Ogo 247, you listen to the one that Nkere, even the Biafran Unite, even one Yisocha in France, all of them they are using the media to attack what we are doing. That is why you have a duty, because the work of the media is to educate, is to inform, is to entertain, and in the realm of education and information, you have this propaganda. So if it is not checked, it is able to cause a lot of damage. So please, I am appealing to all of you to carefully go to their channels and find out what they are saying, and find out a way to debunk their lies. Now, let me start addressing the last thing he said, that he was saying that the Briggy cabinet has metamorphosed into whatever he's calling Biafra Governing Council. You see, that is a lie. That is a lie of the century. That is a mother lie, mother of all lies. Now, in a cabinet system of government, Biafrans, listen. Biafrans, listen. In a cabinet system of government, which is what we have now, the executive and the legislature, they are fused in together. They are embedded. They are embedded together. They are one. The prime minister and the cabinet, they are one. They are not separated. They are one. And the judiciary is not in that cabinet. The judiciary is a separate body. The judiciary remains separate. So this man coming, this Ekwensu man coming to say that CRC is the judiciary, that is a terrible. The judiciary is a separate body of professionals. Separate body of professionals all over the world. The judiciary of all the world, which is the bench and the bar, they are made of lawyers. The bench, that is the judges and the justices, they are made of lawyers. And these lawyers are picked from the bar, that is the body of lawyers. These justices, the justices, that is judges and just. When you come to high court, the person in the high court is called a judge. The person in the court of appeal is called a justice. The person at the Supreme Court is called a justice. Anytime the court of appeal is sitting, they must be three. They must sit three. Anytime they are sitting, it must be three. But when they have constitutional issues to decide, they sit five. And when they are sitting five, you say that is the full court of the court of appeal. I'm talking about Zoo, Nigeria, even in Britain. Now, in the Supreme Court, when the Supreme Court is sitting, at any time the Supreme Court is sitting, it is called the Supreme Court or the Apex Court. Anytime they are sitting, they must sit five. 5 members, 5 justices. That is why you hear the justices of the Supreme Court. You hear the justices of the Court of Appeal. And you hear the judge of the High Court. Anytime the justices of the Supreme Court are sitting, there must be 5 justices. But when they want to consider a constitutional matter, they sit full court of the Supreme Court, and that is 7. So this thing he's talking here, he is just trying to deceive our people. And that was why when I had this thing, wonderful. My whole body reverberated. I called Mr. Kai. I said I must come to air. I must come to the air to come and put this bull in the trash. Put them in the trash. And Biafrans, you must listen. You must listen. Listen to me. I cannot deceive you. By my honor as a knight of St. Christopher of the Anglican Church, I can't deceive you. I will tell you the truth. And I will tell you the position of the law, what the law says. Because for over 35 years, I practice law. I am a litigation lawyer. I practice law. So these people that are talking there, they are just there for pecuniary advantage. They are looking for a way to get money from you. Nothing more. Nothing more, nothing less. Now let me tell you, Biafrans, listen. When somebody is in court, the first court you go to is called the trial court. The trial court. And that is where you will talk. You yourself, you will talk. Your own lawyer will ask you questions. What we call examination in chief. He will lead you. Tell the court your name. Where do you work? Where is your address? Why did you come to court? As he's asking you this thing, we say that he is leading you in chief. Then it is your duty to explain to the court why you came to court. After you have finished explaining to the court why you came to court, the other lawyer, the opposing lawyer, we cross-examine, what we call cross-examination. During that cross-examination, he will try to confuse you. He will ask you different type of questions. And if you are not telling the truth, he will deceive you and you will contradict yourself. And that is what he's looking. He's looking for contradiction, because when he contradicts you, you have lost your case, because the court will not know which one to believe. Then after that cross-examination, your lawyer will come back to re-examine you. If your lawyer finds out that you, during cross-examination, he made a mistake, he will ask you certain questions. He will ask you, when you were being led in chief, you said this thing, but under cross-examination, you now said this thing. Now tell the court which one is the proper one. Then that time you use that opportunity to say the correct thing. That is what we call re-examination. So these guys are a bunch of buffoons. They know nothing. They know nothing. How can somebody say that Brigi metamorphosed into BGC and CRC? How can somebody, a human being, say that CRC is the judicial arm of Brigi? Hi. Wonderful. Wonderful. How can somebody say that?
That is what we have to we are facing in the midst of.
That is why I am. You can see my voice. You can see I am. In fact, I'm standing. I am just standing the way I usually stand in court. I'm not sitting. I am standing as I'm talking. Now, I have told you, the judiciary is a body of professionals, which I have explained. If I don't want to explain it again, Now, in a cabinet system, that is what we have now. The executive and the legislature, they are embedded together. That is why you have the prime minister and the members of the cabinet. Members of the cabinet, they are one with the prime minister. The prime minister is not elected by the people. The prime minister is elected by members of that cabinet. You are getting what I'm saying? Yes. Yes, the cabinet system is different from the presidential system, which we have in Nigeria. The presidential system, the president is elected by the people directly from during election. The members in the National Assembly, that is the Senate and the House of Reps, they are also elected by the people, legislature. Then the judiciary is by appointment by the president and confirmation by the National Assembly under the advice of the National Judicial Council, what we call NJC, National Judicial Council. So it is not what this man is talking. This man is talking rubbish. He's just talking rubbish. So the Biafran, what we call BGC, does not exist. BGC does not exist. There's nothing like BGC. BGC is illegal. It's illegal. CRC is illegal because CRC was just a committee that was formed under Briggy, and that committee has been dissolved. There's nothing like CRC now. So Biafrans, you must know that there's nothing like CRC. Nothing like CRC now, nothing like BGC. These are people who just came together, tried to give themselves names in order to deceive Biafrans to get money. So, as they're talking of getting money for Mazi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all those things are mere deceits. Because when judgment was, when he was sentenced September 1, 2025, that was when the appeal started. That was when his appeal started. Immediately after that sentence, on the 2nd of September 2025, the appeal started. What have they been doing since that time? Huh? The lawyers that handled this matter at the trial, they have filed his appeal. They have filed his appeal. They have concluded his appeal. And if the matter is coming up in court again, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is not going there to go and start giving evidence. No, he's not going there to say anything. It is the lawyers that find the appeal that will argue on the appeal. You may come to court, but you will not say anything. It is the lawyers that will argue on what they have filed. Those things they have filed, those points of law they have raised, they have distilled from the grounds of appeal and from the issues before the court. You people may not understand all this, but what I want to make it clear is that during appeal, the defendant does not say anything. The person who is going on appeal, the appellant, he does not say anything. It is the lawyers that will do all the talking from what they have filed. So this thing they're telling you, they're going to bring money to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, to bring Simon Ekpa's lawyer. Those things are barbash. They are just trying to deceive. They are meant to deceive. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes to court now, he will just sit down. He will not say anything. It is those lawyers that have filed his appeal that will argue. They will argue what we call... Yeah, no, I know. I'm coming. Both Mazi Simon Ekpa and both Mazi Simon, any of them that goes to court now, he will not say anything. It is the lawyers that filed the appeal that will be arguing. We'll be arguing on the grounds of appeal. That is those, we call them grounds of appeal. Those reasons why you went on appeal, they are called grounds of appeal. You encapsulate them.
Those lawyers must be Finnish lawyer, not an international lawyer.
Yes, you must encapsulate them. And then from there, you distill the issues for determination. Issues for determination, they are got from the grounds of appeal. You tell the court, these are the issues. And because of this, what is saying, this lawyer they got from America, that lawyer is not called to the Finnish bar. He's not a Finnish lawyer. He's not called to the Finnish bar. He has no audience. He has no audience before the Finnish court.
Barrister, yes. In this same program, if you play it further, because we don't have time to play everything, you hear them saying that they're actually planning to hire another lawyer to add the one they have. They are playing on the sentiments, of our people. Yes, that is why we still join them. That is why the media, you people have to be
exposing them for the people to know. They are just playing on the sentiments of the people. It is the lawyers that file the appeal. They are the lawyers that will do the appeal, not this one they brought from US, who is not called to the Finnish bar, who is not a member of the Finnish bar. He will do nothing. He will do nothing. He will do nothing because he cannot talk in the court. He cannot address the court. He has no audience before the court. So all what they are saying, what I have listened so far, those things are rubbish. The BGC, Biafran Governing Council, it does not exist because they talk that it is when they want to get Biafrans, they start calling Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. They just start mentioning his name, throwing up his name. When they want to get the sympathy of Biafrans, they start talking about their love for Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister Mazi. They just want to, that is just what they're doing. But what they're doing is wrong. Because everybody was there when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked Biafrans to follow Simon Ekpa. Everybody was there. And the people saw what Simon Ekpa did. It was Simon Ekpa that formed Brigi. And with Brigi, we had our self-referendum. We had our self-referendum with Brigi. Everybody knows that that was what the process we had. And from that self-referendum, what is the end point? What is the end point or the end product of that referendum? It was to redeclare Biafra. Yes, that was the end product. But they're not saying those ones. It was to redeclare Biafra. And Biafra was redeclared on 29th November 2024. By what? By Brigi. By that Brigi formed by Mazi Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. That was the instrument. That was the vehicle. That was the platform that was used to redeclare Biafra on 29th November 2024. And having the redeclared Biafra as USB, that Brigi has metamorphosed into USB. That Brigi has metamorphosed into USB. So that Brigi is no longer existing as a legal entity to be used to do any other thing. Whatever thing you want that Brigi to do, you will now do it in USB. So this BGC is a fraud. CRC is a fraud. Together with any of them that are there, all of them that are there, maybe they are doing, I don't know how to, maybe social club. That is what they can be called. They are just doing a social club or age grade or whatever they are doing there. But for them to say that they are governing Biafra, that is Biafran government, they are representing Biafra, they are liars. They are liars, and Biafran should not listen to them. The only body that Biafran should listen, and the only body that has the interest of Biafrans at heart is USB government. It is USB government. That is the only legal entity, because upon redeclaration materials were generated. And all those redeclaration materials, which are now legal documents, they are in the hands of USB government. And with those documents, they can approach any government in the world. They cannot. What will BGC give governments of the world? What will they give them? They are BGC. Meaning what? BGC does not exist. CRC does not exist. Those guys, they are fake people. They are fraudsters. Biafrans should know that they are fraudsters. So that is what I want to highlight.